Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Fall 2025 Southeast Missouri State University Commencement Ceremony. My name is Brad Hodson, and for the last 166 days, I've had the privilege of being the president of this amazing university. On behalf of the Board of Governors, faculty, staff, and most importantly, on behalf of you, our graduating class, welcome to SEMO. At this ceremony, we will confer degrees to candidates from the Holland College of Arts and Media, the College of Education, Health and Human Studies, and the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. We want to welcome our audience to the Show Me Center, but we also want to recognize those around the world who are watching us live. We are delighted we can come together to celebrate our graduates' accomplishments. We will begin our ceremony with the national anthem. If you would please stand and face the flag at the back of the arena. Performing today is Brooke Kinzer of Jackson, Tennessee, a junior pursuing a Bachelor of Music Education.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Great job. Thank you. Please be seated. It's now my pleasure to introduce to you our platform party. I will ask each member to stand as I call their name and remain standing as they are introduced. Audience, please hold your applause until all have been recognized. The President of the SEMO Board of Governors, Mr. Jim Limbaugh of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. The Vice President of the SEMO Board of Governors, Mr. Lloyd Smith of Sikeston, Missouri. Two members of the university's Board of Governors, Dr. Maureen Clancy May of St. Louis, Missouri, and Mr. David Martin of Burney, Missouri. Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Doug Koch. Associate Dean of the Holland College of Arts and Media, Dr. Joni Hand. Interim Dean of the College of Education, Health and Human Studies, Dr. Melissa Odegaard. Dean of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Dr. Eric Bain-Selbo, and Mr. Justin Davidson, President and CEO of St. Francis Healthcare System, and our commencement speaker today. Please join me in recognizing these individuals. Today we are conferring more than 700 degrees for fall candidates who will be added to the roster of more than 85,000 living alumni since the university was founded in 1873. Students, it's an honor to celebrate this milestone with each of you. Not only do I remember very fondly my own commencement in 1991 as the first in my family to graduate with a bachelor's degree, but I will never forget today. You are my first graduating class as president of this institution. Together, we're going to make some very special memories today. As you prepare for what comes next, I want to thank you for the legacy you leave at SEMO and congratulate you on this remarkable achievement. We are proud of everything you've accomplished, and we're eager to see what you do next. Whether it was 4 years or longer, you arrived at SEMO with potential, and today you leave with purpose, taking the next step in turning your ambition into the careers you've dreamed of and the futures you've worked so very hard to achieve. Members of the audience, please join me in a round of applause for these outstanding graduates. Members of the university's Board of Governors are here to congratulate you and celebrate your accomplishments. To bring greetings from the board, please allow me to introduce the president of the SEMO Board of Governors, Mr. Jim Limbaugh. James Limbaugh, a lifelong resident of Cape Girardeau, Missouri, was appointed to the Board of Governors by Missouri Governor Mike Parson in 2019. Mr. Limbaugh is the regional president of Montgomery Bank in Cape Girardeau. Throughout his career, he has served on numerous boards at the university and in the community, including the university's Foundation Board, the Red Hawk Club, the Cape Girardeau Regional Chamber of Commerce, and the Southeast Missouri Hospital Association. Mr. Limbaugh is a graduate of Southeast Missouri State University and holds a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration and a Master of Arts in Teaching. He and his wife, Benita, are both SEMO alumni and have 3 children and 7 grandchildren. Please join me in welcoming SEMO Board President, Mr. Jim Limbaugh.
Well, welcome everybody. Probably my favorite time of year, because it's graduation and Christmas. They're in better time of year than this season. And I am going to go off script for just a moment and say, as Brad alluded to a few minutes ago, he is rapidly approaching the 6-month interval of his tenure as president of our university. And little inside baseball for you all that may not know, he has come to our university and created encouragement, momentum, and engagement, not just within the walls of the university, but in Cape Girardeau and throughout the entire region. And it is so refreshing to have that. It is engaging and servant leadership, and it does not go unnoticed. So, how about a round of applause for our new president, Brad Hodgson? Members of the class of 2025, it is my distinct honor to represent the Southeast Missouri State University Board of Governors. The Board of Governors is the governing body of the university and is comprised of 7 individuals and a student representative, all appointed by the governor. As a board, we are charged with appointing the president of the university, employing faculty and staff, and making budgetary and policy decisions necessary to implement the university's mission. My colleagues and I are committed to ensuring that you, our students, are among the best prepared in the world so that you can go out and help shape the future and successfully compete in our world's new society. We're delighted to congratulate you on your academic accomplishments. Your hard work, intensive study, and commitment have paid off. We are extremely proud of you and your accomplishments, and we wish you the very best in your future endeavors. Now I'm honored to introduce your commencement speaker for today, Justin Davison. Justin joined St. Francis Healthcare System in the fall of 2019 as Chief Financial Officer and transferred to the role of President and Chief Executive Officer in 2022. Prior to St. Francis, he served as Vice President of Finance at the Mercy Health System in Springfield, Missouri, and he has more than 20 years of healthcare leadership experience. In his role, he oversees the strategic direction, development, and expansion of St. Francis, and for 150 years, St. Francis Healthcare System has served Southeast Missouri through exceptional patient-centered care. Ladies and gentlemen, your commencement speaker today, help me welcome Justin Davidson.
Good afternoon. As I look across the crowd of graduates today, I see a lot of excitement. I see some creativity. I see a touch of exhaustion with some. And I see some who are quite possibly quietly terrified as to what comes next. How do you go about creating a life of your own, carving it out in this world, when the world is busy scripting the next 10 steps of your life? You know, so much has changed since I was in your situation. When I was a graduate, smartphones didn't exist. The internet was not mobile. There's no social media, and the Cold War was wrapping up. It was a different time. There was a sense of optimism and excitement in the air. And if you were to look at photographs of me at that time, I had slightly more hair on my head and slightly less hair on my ears. The world has changed, but people have not. Today, I'd like to share with you a valuable lesson, one that I wish I had digested or understood when I was a graduate. By my mid-20s, I was succeeding well by the world's standards. I had a career that was impressive, yet my career felt empty. I thought to myself, what have I done? I'd followed all the advice, I'd been blessed. As I look back, I realized that I misjudged what success was. That realization makes me feel as though I'd hit a wall, I fell, and it hurt. I realized that for me to take the step that I needed to start over. So, I exited a successful career. I pivoted from my 2 degrees. I took a 70% pay cut, and I sought to serve others. That difference set me on a different trajectory, and it changed my life. My advice today is this: professional success is found through endurance. It's learning to walk toward challenges rather than running to safety. It's being faithful to the struggle. 3 quick points. First, seek problems, not titles. You have earned your education. That is valuable. The world will provide you a list of attractive titles. Ignore them. Find the challenges and problems in this world that break your heart and run toward those. For me, the challenge that I was attracted to was human suffering and illness. I pressed a reset, and I began working for healthcare organizations. Second, build your compass. Decisions anchored in purpose will sustain you when times are tough. For me, my compass is directed and guided by my faith. Third, travel with people who will tell you the truth. The best lessons you will learn in life will be from people who are close to you and will not allow you to fool yourself. These are dear friends. For me, it was a girl who was born and raised on a dairy farm and would become my wife. Do these things and you will find success. If you seek to shine in a professional capacity, I recommend that once you begin your careers, you look around and understand what unique problem exists in your organization that no one else has accepted responsibility. Which problem would impact the organization and its customer? Always seek to solve the problems of others. When times are tough, and they will be, remain calm. Be trustworthy and composed under pressure. Speak with clarity and empathy. When stakes are high, remember, the world needs character, connectedness, and integrity. You will learn in your life who you are as you journey with others in their difficult times. When someone who is dear to you is challenged, don't walk away. Be available for them. Prove your character and who you are and make sacrifice. We are at a momentous time in history. You are the first class to graduate where you could say all 4 years of your experience, 5 for some, or perhaps 6, 7. You're in a world where AI can draft an essay in seconds. But please know this, AI does not love. It does not share the human experience. It lacks empathy, it lacks dignity, and you uniquely have value. In a noisy age, be the person who is still and listens. In a cynical age, be the person who has faith and believes. In a frightened age, be the person who is bold and moves first. Graduates, sharing this moment is an absolute honor. Walk toward challenge in your life. Embrace it, wrestle with it, and conquer it. Once you have, seek new challenge. As we engage with challenge, we will find discomfort. And as we find discomfort, we will experience growth. And as we grow, we will experience true success. To the faculty and staff and governors of this great institution, thank you for your commitment and the allocation of your resources, skills, and expertise to developing these graduates. Thank you for investing in the future. Thank you for seeing the value and human dignity that they each have within them. Before I conclude today, I'd like for you to go on a journey with me. This is a lesson that I learned early on from an educator. His name is Mr. Rogers. In just a moment, I'm going to ask you to pause for 15 seconds. During that time, perhaps you could be so bold as to close your eyes. I'd like for you to, in your mind's eye, have a vision. Picture the person in your life who stood by you in your darkest hour. It may be a sibling, perhaps it's a friend or a parent or another family member or loved one. It may be a professor or a member of the faculty. Think of the person who was there for you and made sacrifice. Let's pause for 15 seconds. I'll watch the time. Think of them. How proud of you they must be to see what you have accomplished, to see what you have overcome. How proud they must be to know the good that you can bring to this world. As you start your new chapter, seek to be that person for someone else. Thank you for your attention today. May God grant you peace, love, joy, and an abundant life.
Well, Justin, thank you for those thought-provoking remarks. We appreciate your participation in today's ceremony and you and your organization's commitment to Southeast Missouri State University and the region. One more round of applause for our guest speaker. I now invite Dr. Doug Koch, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, to the podium to begin the individual recognition of graduating students. Dr. Koch.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, in the program is a list of candidates who have earned Latin honors or completed the Jane Stevens Honors Program. A red cord worn over the left shoulder denotes an undergraduate student who has earned a perfect 4.0 grade point average. That is, they have earned a grade of A in every college course they have ever taken. In the 152-year history of the university, only 1,137 of our more than 85,000 graduates earned the right to wear the red cord. Among fall 2025 graduating candidates, a total of 9 undergraduate students earned that recognition. A number of them are with us today. I call your attention to their names in the program, and at this time, I ask those 4.0 candidates attending the ceremony to please stand and be recognized. 4.0 candidates, please stand. Thank you. Thank you. You may be seated. The graduating candidates are listed in the program according to the college of their major and will proceed to the stage. Marshals, please escort the candidates for graduation to the stage.
Elizabeth Derrickson.
Christina Mendoza.
Connie Botting Thiessen.
Carry-on Ule.
Annie L. Cooley.
Jada Ann Crump.
Ashley Nicole Simmers.
Jessica Nicole Meza.
Gina Roach.
Aaron R. King.
Sarah Elizabeth Wabi.
Donald Lewis Jr.
Erin Elizabeth Embry.
Danielle Elizabeth Kreitz.
Brandy Lee Applin.
Carol Danielle Pritchett.
Emily Thomas Hobgood.
Carly Elizabeth Howell.
Miranda Maisha Benson.
Janelle Hagerman Boutram.
Zachary Michael Martin.
Miriam Salim.
Charles Bernard Strauss.
Megan Elise Prost.
Jessica Teague.
Natalie K. Hong.
Owen Philip Johnson.
Avery Rose Flowers.
Kylie Ann Kempfer.
Deanna Joy Cummins.
Madison Grace Robinson.
Caroline Ray Cossing.
Campbell Lane Bloom.
Madison Nicole McGinnis.
Katie Marie DeBrock.
Riley Marie Bollinger.
Isabella Louise Dennis.
Anna Juliette Riemann Schneider.
Deborah Ann Dunning.
Caitlin Newell Poindexter.
Elena Ruth Seidelman.
Brooke Reed.
Kira Elizabeth Jean-Gilles.
Caden Eileen Stanfill.
Lily Shane Early.
Jaden Kayanne Day.
Josie Ryan Carlson.
Brianna Grace Eves.
Alexis Marie Dockstetter.
Elena Flynn Spar.
Anthony Klein.
Ethan F. Osborne.
Annie T. Hayden.
Erin Marie Lunn.
Sarah Elizabeth Clayton.
Caroline Ann Slade.
Melissa Ann Lay.
Brandon Lee Kramer.
Carson Lee Bell.
Raja Shekhar Nidigranda.
Sudha Iluri.
AJ Gaud Tigula.
Haley Michelle Schrum.
Colin Austin McMahon.
Casey Suzanne PQ.
Ashley Dawn Greenkey.
Brianna Marie Nabalski.
Madison Rose Cribbs.
Caitlin Marie Burhorst.
Tanya Zamora.
Sarah Ann Slater.
Ellie Brianna Smith.
Kaylee Michelle Hogan.
Vanessa Booth.
Adriana R. Ziegler.
She can't see. Desiree Nicole McVaney.
Alyssa Marie DeClue.
Ty Andrew Collier.
Kaylin Ray Weber.
Ella Grace Forney.
Maggie Lee Williams.
Faith Alana Hickam.
Deng Shao Shen.
Megan Elizabeth Gullett.
Macy Jean Hilliard.
Chloe M. Lowe's.
Macy Ray Kamler.
Lydia Rose Holden.
Marianne Alexis Renaud.
Caroline Elizabeth Robison.
Esperanza Zaylight.
Emily Pauley.
Kylie Marie Creech.
Hannah Elizabeth Meggie.
Macy Renee Laird.
Rachel Marie Rockhill.
Taylor Hope Ingle.
JC Kate Robison.
Bevan Marsek.
Audrey Lucille Gibson.
Matea Ray DeClue.
Abigail Marie Kester.
Brooke Lauren Huber.
Anna Lise Rawlings.
Patrick Gerard McDermott.
Grant D. Menz.
Isabel Lizette Mostek.
Kathleen Lauren Oliver.
Colin James Courtois.
Ella Holly Rhodes.
Zoe Nicole Mayfield.
Raina E. Leeser.
Caden J. Constans.
Braden Reeve Blake.
Una Linda Hibero Hyatt.
David Christopher Davis Jr.
Ashley Michelle Tomure.
Mason Spencer Cook.
Mason James Allen Clough.
Ryan Christopher Finke.
Megan Christine Aubuchon.
Elizabeth Nicole Elizabeth Schneider-John.
Hannah Elizabeth Twidwell.
Claire Christine Walker.
Chloe B. Lancaster.
William Lee Petrillo.
Kendall Michelle Lorraine Holweg.
Jared Alexander Ernst.
Lisa Catherine Asmus.
Molly Elizabeth Cerny.
Emily Claire Dawson.
Emma Flynn Tucker.
Sarah Catherine Ladwig.
Bernice Anna Bauhammer.
Emma Nicole Williams.
Kamal Taylor.
Carly Jean Clausen.
Mary Jane Marie Cavanis.
David Peter Harridan.
Tammy F. Countess Mauk.
Courtney Lynn Hudson.
Emma Belcher.
Megan Lee Hall.
Gretchen Rose Wood.
Jessica Nicole Kramer.
Flora May Rowden.
Abigail Geneva Hampgarn.
Caitlin Lee Pepper.
Aiden Scott Kennan.
Brooke Margaret Brown.
Kate Savannah Davis.
Chloe Faye Gaia.
Daniel Smith.
Logan J. Mazico.
Isaac Stephen Tucker.
Joshua Daniel Whited.
Jessica Renee Ballinger.
Jennifer Lynn Lewis.
Mary L. Red.
Demara Batiste.
Delaney Grace Renee Cooksey.
Elizabeth Ann Rollins.
Sailor Lee Ivy Hutchison.
Olivia Michelle Armstrong.
Gabriella Ann Fletcher.
Emma May Rydell.
Megan Riley Daney.
Cadence Yvette Mesker.
Shelby Pugh.
Ava Marie Smith.
Destiny Ashley Griffin.
Emily Marquez.
Lydia Grace Popst.
Gabrielle Anya Kennedy.
Michael Dean Teasdale.
Jabari Emmanuel Harris.
Jamie Rose Moncheski.
Kelsey Christine Bivens.
Kenzie Kathleen Lauber.
Marshall T. Swadley.
Maggie Grayson Middleton.
Netsanet Belichu.
Kirsten Page Grimard.
Andrew Michael Murphy.
Lonnie Dale Lejeune.
Camilla N. Ricote.
Rosalie C. Marion.
Emma M. Marion.
Isabella Kathleen Kepler.
Ricky Page Vaughn.
Matthew James McCollum.
Samuel Lewis Duncan.
Stephen Michael Casey.
Jessica Christina McQuay.
Erica Lynn Lockhart.
Aubrianne Elizabeth Singer.
Isabella Josephine Geisher.
Grace Elizabeth Furman.
Dahlia Catherine Sturley.
Sarah Grace Deal.
Aaron Matthew Workman.
Marcus Anthony Maki.
Violet Caroline Morgan.
Emily Page Heiser.
Alyssa K. Grindstaff.
Ainsley Reese Towner.
Abby Renee Reeling.
Shakayla Hodge.
Alexis Nicole George.
Maggie Rain Harris.
Madison Lane Kreitz.
Kiara Catherine Fair.
Rachel L. Rolfing.
Michaela Dean Howell.
Haley Elizabeth Smith.
Andrea Lynn Tanner.
Brooklyn Alyssa Michelle Hyatt.
Raina Lillian Pribble.
Colina Michaela Guion.
Kylie Lane Harvey.
Lydia Ann Tankersley.
Rachel Dixon Stodler.
Jonathan D. Brown.
Ira Del Mundo Johnson.
Willow Taylor Thomas.
Brittany Lynn Vyers.
Haley Elizabeth Ford.
Nino Priluanti.
Cassie Lee Lyle.
Chelsea Camille Winfrey.
Taisha Leanne Love.
Janae Marquette Sherrod.
Carmen C. Bradley.
Sam T. Keeper.
Jack William Klinkenbeard.
Cameron Isaiah Robinson.
Ainsley Brooke Streeter.
Jayla Nicole Ray.
Rayana Ari Harrison.
Brandon Michael Epton Jr.
Jalen Rentavious Nettles.
Justin A. Robinson.
Tyler McMillan.
Ja'Cory Daquan Williams.
KJ Melton.
Brianna Holtrup.
Chandler M. Jansen.
Lamar Michael Joseph Gayfield.
Brenna J. Provart.
Kendall Edwin Lewis.
Okay, let's make this official. I ask all candidates for specialist and master's degrees to please stand and remain standing. President Hodgson, I present to you these candidates who have completed the requirements for their respective degrees, who have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Governors. They are now presented to you for the conferring of their degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of Southeast Missouri State University, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate degree together with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Please be seated. I now ask all candidates for associate and bachelor's degrees to please stand and remain standing. President Hodgson, these candidates have completed the requirements for their respective degrees and have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Governors. They are now presented to you for the conferring of their degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of Southeast Missouri State University, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate degree together with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. All right, now if everyone would stand, all the graduates stand. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Graduates, to officially reflect the conferral of your degree, please move your tassel from the right side to the left side of your cap. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Fall 2025 graduating class of Southeast Missouri State University. Graduates, we know you didn't do this alone, so now if you would turn and face your family and friends who've come to congratulate you and give them a round of applause. All right. Everyone, please be seated. We have some thank yous before we adjourn. I want to thank the many members of the Commencement Committee for their hard work in making today's ceremony run so smoothly. Please join me in thanking them. I also want to thank the outstanding readers, Dr. Brooke Hildebrand Clubbs, Assistant Professor in the Department of Leadership, Middle and Secondary Education, and Dr. Leslie Pace, Chair of the Department of Communication Studies and Modern Languages. Thank you for reading the graduates' names. At SEMO, we employ about 900 boldly supportive faculty and staff who stand shoulder to shoulder with our students, cheering on their success and as they pursue their individual goals. At this time, I would ask the members of our faculty and staff to please stand and be recognized. Thank you, faculty and staff. Graduates, you are now officially alumni of Southeast Missouri State University. You are a part of a deeply connected community that grounds you and grows with you. Red Hawks are part of something special and lasting, and I encourage you to stay connected to SEMO and with other alumni. We may be rooted in eastern Missouri, but our reach and ambition go far beyond. Wherever you go, please remember that SEMO will always be with you, forever your most fierce champion in your fearless future. Ladies and gentlemen, one last time, a round of applause for our newest alumni. All right, so thank you. We will conclude our celebration with the singing of our alma mater. If everyone would please stand, the words are printed in the program, and we will be led in the singing of the alma mater by Brooke Kinzer. Following the alma mater, please remain seated with the stage party faculty and graduates exiting the arena, and then you may exit as directed by the marshals.